I distribute them here. I mean,
Really?
I put them pretty much all the different
You
hotels.
bring them personally to every place?
Well, yeah, I have to do pretty much everything myself. I'm the one who photocopies these things. I distribute them to the hotels and stores, stuff around town, and I mean, it's a one-man operation.
So it is it. Ice People, the world's northernmost alternative newspaper.
I had this insane project I was doing. I spent about 7 years traveling the world, writing about jazz of all things. Why in the world would anybody have a jazz festival at a place 700 miles from the North Pole in the middle of winter? I mean, that's just clearly insane, right? So, of course, as soon as I heard about it, I booked tickets here. You know, this place really is ground zero for, like, all kinds of news that is going to happen in the future. Global warming, you've got people fighting over a quarter of the world's remaining oil, you've got shipping, commercial traffic is going to start coming through here for pretty much the whole northern hemisphere. Adventure tourism, all kinds of stuff. You know, I've always wanted to run my own paper, and well, this was probably the best way I could think of to do it.
There is one thing that we don't understand.
Yeah.
Why is it that people can be born here and can't die here?
I lived in Alaska, where alcoholism and all kinds of other problems are very, very common in northern villages. Out here, you don't have much of that. I mean, people are happy and different and all that. And yeah, when it comes to things like people dying, it's all totally different. I mean, healthcare is fairly minimal, so anytime you get sick, they're going to send you to the mainland. And yeah, I mean, unless you die instantly, you're not going to be here. I mean, it's like everything else. I mean, if you have a drug problem, you're going to get expelled from here. If you're an alcoholic, you're probably not going to last long. If you don't have a job, this is a community which is very transient. People come up here, they do their work, and they go. People probably get tired of the fact that we have winter and fall and no other seasons here.
You said that you give this interview if you can make an interview with us as well.
Everybody who comes up here is a hell of a story. You guys are doing this project, which is like what I wish I could do and had never really finished, which is, you know, you're going over the world and doing this stuff. And, you know, we talked about this. I said, okay, you're going to, you know, the Middle East, you're going to some of these areas. And you're going, Svalbard? Svalbard's like nothing at all like, you know, these other areas you're going to. So I'm going to start taking notes. Seriously, what are you doing here?
Actually, we meet Ban Ki-moon. And we found out that it's much more interesting place than we thought. We thought it will be an expedition of the UN Secretary General, which is really extraordinary, and they usually don't have Hungarian journalists, so we will be the first who interview him.